Hey friend, you are back with the Aries Alchemist for another general tarot reading. And this is for anybody. So if you're a human of earth, something in this reading is for you. Let's just see what you got going on. What do you need to know right now? What will be most beneficial for you to know right now? You have the King of Wands, the Nine of Cups in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. First word I'm really hearing is just uncomfortable. But I will clarify these and then we'll get into what they mean. So you have the King of Wands clarified by the King of Cups in reverse. So this is more for people who are trying to choose between two different things in particular. So like if you're trying to choose between three different things, this is not for you. And these two things can be people, but it's not people for everyone. But definitely just getting that you're trying to choose between two different things right now. Nine of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're feeling mostly like you just don't have enough information, and you feel like the information that you do have, you're not sure if it's accurate or not. When it comes to people, it's like people are giving you their personal experiences with them, but it's like you don't know if this would be your experience with this person. Like you feel like they're not telling the whole story. So yeah, you just feel like you essentially don't know shit about it. Two of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Strength card, is just talking more about that. Like you feel like you don't know anything, but remember that feelings are not facts. Your intuition will tell you everything you need to know. So mostly you just need to do your best to not get so much advice, because other people, like, they're not trying to steer you in the wrong direction. They just genuinely don't fucking know what to tell you. And instead of saying, I don't know, a lot of people will just make something up. But if you know, give yourself some solitude and meditate on this in particular, you'll know exactly what to do by yourself. And so I know what your title is going to be. Let me write that down. Use more of your own intuition. So then you have the Empress in reverse, clarified by the Death card in reverse. So in particular, those of you who usually go to your mom, this is just extra not the person to go to at this time, because the way that you guys think on this topic is completely the opposite, and she's not going to let it go when you want to do something different. So, I mean, if you already told her, you know, it's not really too much you can do about that. But if you haven't already, definitely do not go to your mom on this. Ace of Wands clarified by the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This again is just letting you know, like, sixes are usually for community. So this is letting you know you don't need the community on this one. Dump out actually the advice that they've already given you, and you'll know what to do clearly in no time. Oh, let me get your word of the week. And your word of the week is a magic. So a clarity spell or a clarity bath, like a jar wouldn't really be the best for this, honestly. Incense, a candle, or a bath type of magic, if you know how to do it, would be best to help you out on this. But that little boost would be a good idea, honestly, because it is a matter of the sooner is the better. I also do rituals, and I do custom rituals. I sell baths. So if you really don't know how to do that stuff, but you're interested in taking that route, definitely click the link in my description box. But magic is your word of the week, and that is Lady's Mantle is the plant. I always get so distracted by the fact that I'm sitting in front of the window, because I always feel like you guys are like, what the fuck is she looking at, when I'm not looking at the camera. But I just got so distracted by all these birds. There's just so many. Something from your ancestors, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, if you have a deceased sister, she's really showing up in the chat. That's what that was about. Birds are about gossip. So yeah, if you want to meditate to talk to your sister or just your sibling, that would actually be helpful too then. But advice from nobody else. So you have Break the Chain, Awakening, and the Great Gathering. Sorry. So this Break the Chain and the Great Gathering, this is letting you know, like, again, your intuition is made up of not just you being able to put together a lot of data subconsciously that you're just not in the forefront of your mind aware that you know, but also your ancestors sending you information to help you out. So you can trust the stuff that's coming to your mind as long as you feel grounded. When you're not grounded, that's really the only time that you can't trust your intuition, or like if somebody's hexing your head or something, which is pretty rare, but you can almost always trust your intuition. And your intuition is going to be the very first thing you think of. And that's the, I guess, like catch-22. You have to really work on your self-awareness, because if you don't catch that split second very first thing you think of, you might not be able to decipher like your intuition from your fear, or just like your ego, or you remembering what other people are telling you. Like, you really have to rely on the very, very, very first instinct. But this awakening is them letting you know that from this situation, you're going to become a better person, stronger in your spirituality, more skilled in certain things, and just better to mentally handle certain situations. So that's something to look forward to, and an incentive for you to make sure you're doing your best to do the right thing. But that's what I have for you guys. If anything resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you next week.